All right, welcome back, everybody. I am the Bradley Assassin. You have found the Bradley Assassin YouTube channel and today's edition of the Bradley Assassin live stream. Today is poll day, everybody, where we allow the community to vote for what everyone would like me to give away on our upcoming giveaways. Good morning, good to see everybody, or good midday over here in Central United States. I'm going to go ahead and start the poll right away so that I'm going to give everybody an entire hour today to vote. Let me turn CloudBot on and off to try and avoid the Streamlab shenanigans they give us sometimes. Okay, let's see if this works as expected. Hopefully it does. And I will turn the 1 hour timer on. Let's see, there we go. A poll has opened for what prize would the community like for our upcoming giveaway. And as you can see in the chat, you guys can vote !vote for Doge, Hoj, Bitcoin, VeChain, or hoodie for an official Bradley Assassin hoodie, just like I'm wearing here. And let me just triple check. Yes, it's working perfectly. So that seems to be the trick. So we will give everyone an entire hour, as you can see there on the timer just below my face on the live stream. So everyone that hops into the stream today can vote on what everyone would like me to give away. So we'll let that run in the background. And while we go through our normal Monday stream, I do have a good bit of news pulled for everyone. So we have some information across the crypto space. Obviously, things have been on the positive the last 24 hours, right after a second substantial dip that we had. Again, you know, there's speculation all over the place. The initial dip was you know, the speculation on the initial dip was because of the Biden proposal with the increase on capital gains tax. A lot of people were arguing that it was a culmination of things, which I don't disagree. A lot of the whales were blowing out a lot of longs and stuff like that. And then right when that seemed to kind of level out at about 50K, we had a second tremendous correction, I guess Saturday perhaps it was. And, you know, that kind of, to me, honestly looked like it kind of came out of nowhere. I didn't really have an answer for it. But then subsequently this morning, well, starting last night, this morning, early morning, it started to run back up on more of a like gradual pace, which is what you want to see. So after all that craziness over the last 72 hours or so, well, since Friday, I guess, or since Thursday, we're back up to about 53.5. For Bitcoin, about 18.5 cents for VeChain. Peerex network a little down, a coin we like to follow because I have some information on the Peerex network. Obviously, they updated their website, which I will touch on and show everyone. And then, of course, on the in 4 days, they are launching their well, they're going to have their launch pad. So there's some Peerex news, of course, a little bit of everything for everyone today, and so we'll go over that. And as you can see in the title for today's stream, we have, will Dogecoin go to $1 in 2021? And that title was pulled from a really nice article I came across that I want to show everyone, with a lot of detail and a lot of explanation and a lot of you know, touching on things that we always touch on, but they seem to like get it all together in one nice article. So obviously I won't be able to sit through the whole thing because it's pretty long and substantial with a lot of information, but at least I will get the information to you guys so that you can go take some time and read it for yourself off stream and that kind of thing, because it's long. But I do have a good bit of stuff. Also, if you look in the description, my description currently reads, will Dogecoin go to $1 in 2021? And it says also a potential diamond in the rough partner for VeChain. No one is talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, I happened to stumble upon this company that is using the VeThor blockchain for their, I don't want to spill the beans right away, but that's going to be one of our big topics today. And we'll get into all that. But listen, something I'm very familiar with, an industry I'm very familiar with that I think has a chance to be substantial, and I'll explain why when we get to that. And then, of course, we got some Cardano, Peerx, and Bitcoin news. So a little bit of everything today while everyone hops in and gets to vote on the upcoming giveaway prize. So, all right. let's move right into coin market cap recap, and we'll touch obviously the current pricing on coins and where the market cap is and that sort of thing. And then and then we will bleed right on into the news I have pulled to everyone, because again, that VeChain partner, the diamond in the rough, the diamond in the rough partner, I'm really excited to have come across. And I think it's one of these things where, like, all you hear about normally with VeChain is the gigantic corporations and the huge partnerships and all that stuff like that. But a lot of times those gigantic partnerships don't really translate into a lot of transactions, you know, which is good, what you need for VeThor burn and all that sort of stuff. Because ultimately, like, a lot of these billion-dollar companies primarily focus on one, you know, like the metal company, right? The big industry out of Holland or wherever they were. Look, this is amazing. It's what you want. I'm not taking anything away from that. But ultimately, you know, they're making aluminum products for, like, they send like ingots of aluminum or whatever you want to call it to car manufacturers, and they melt it down and make metal out of it. So, like, there's not a lot of transactions that take place on the blockchain from companies like that focus on, like, raw materials and stuff, because there's not a lot of different products that they're scanning into the system and stuff, you know. But the company I found that I'm gonna explain in a minute, we're gonna focus on, has in my personal opinion, and I haven't spoken to anyone about this except a gentleman that's actually with that company, and it was very vague. We didn't touch on a whole lot, but I'm gonna tell you who they are, and we're gonna get some information out about them. I'm gonna show you their website and everything. But I think, honestly, because of the industry it's in, has a potential to do tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of transactions a day, and we'll get into that in a second. Okay, so let's do the coin market cap recap, and then I'll show you guys all the secretive diamond in the rough information I have for everyone. So coin market cap recap, please. All right, thank you, Graphic Wizard. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. This is the coin market cap recap for the day. Let me go ahead and interact with this page so that I can actually read it, because I have old eyes. Okay. All right, so here we are. We are just under a $2 trillion market cap, which is very, very good in comparison to where we were just a handful of days ago. So obviously, you know, moving back in the right direction. You know, it's not the 2.2 trillion, $300 billion market cap we had 2 weeks ago, but we are moving back in the right direction. And, you know, namely so, obviously Bitcoin's number one, just over $1 trillion market cap. But look at Ethereum, ladies and gentlemen, at $2,500 with this downturn in the market. So Ethereum been running up really, really well in comparison to the rest of the market. So we got Binance Coin in the number 3 spot at $537. We have XRP in the number 4 spot at $1.25. We have Cardano in the number 6 spot at $1.23. Dogecoin, the ultra popular Dogecoin, which we focus on a lot here in the Bradley Assassin YouTube channel, sitting in the number 7 spot at 27 cents. Polkadot at 32.57, Uniswap at 35.65, Litecoin holding down the number 10 spot at $243.56. My number 2 favorite long-term investment in the entire crypto space is Chainlink, sitting at $34.67. Solana, who we don't touch on much, but is very, very popular and has been performing very well against the market. Solana we might have to touch on pretty soon, ladies and gentlemen. I might have to do a little informational video on Solana. But anyway, up to $46.89, up 50% on the 7-day, regardless of this correction. That is incredibly impressive. So congratulations to all the Solana holders out there. And in the number 14 spot, my number 1 favorite long-term investment in the entire crypto space is VeChain, sitting at 18.74 cents, moving down Theta back up to 10.75. We've got the Tron network at about 11 cents. Let's see, Pancake Swap at 32.61. Ladies and gentlemen, Pancake Swap is in a position to do some pretty fantastic things. I've never personally invested in Pancake Swap, and obviously I wish I had now. I don't think it's too late, but with so much going on with the Binance Smart Chain and so many coins moving onto there with so much DeFi, Pancake Swap, honestly, even though it's high right now, and I wish I could have gotten a little bit sooner, still looking very, very strong in my personal opinion. Okay, crypto.com at 18 cents, BitTorrent just under 7 cents. And I always like to go check on the graph because it's a coin I keep monitoring. I was trying to get back in around $1.25 and I missed the hard crash yesterday, but it's at $1.47. So you can see up almost 10% on the 24-hour. Okay, that's that. Let's move back into the mainstream real quick. Okay, and I will hop directly from the mainstream into the news I have for the day, because I know everyone is interested in the diamond in the rough that I found with VeChain partnership. Okay, so let's do that. Let's hop right into my display capture. First, we will look at how the voting is going, and then we will move into the news. So, boom, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Currently only have 14 votes. So ladies and gentlemen, we have 49 people viewing. We only have 26 likes and even less 14 votes. So if you're watching and you're enjoying the stream, don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure to turn notifications on to all. Also, if you're watching, you're free to vote on what everyone would like me to give away for our upcoming giveaway. To vote, you simply need to type !vote space and then one of the 5 prizes available. Vote Doge, Hoj, Bitcoin, VeChain, or hoodie for a Burly Assassin hoodie. And as you can see right now, VeChain is running away with the votes, which has happened the previous 2 weeks. We've actually given away over 800 VeChain the last 2 weeks, and on the channel here we've given away over 300,000 Dogecoin, thousands of Dogecoin, hundreds of Cardano. We do crazy stuff all the time here at the Burly Assassin YouTube channel. We just need more people to find out about it. So moving into the news, ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost, we have from Yahoo Finance. It says JP Morgan to let clients invest in Bitcoin fund for first time. And, you know, they actually reported on this a few weeks ago, and we did as well. But it was, it seemed as though they had delegated their resources and whatnot to their higher clientele. So I'm assuming this is breaking again because maybe they're going to be opening it up more to more of their investors. But as it says here, JP Morgan Chase is preparing to offer an actively managed Bitcoin fund to certain clients, becoming the latest, largest, and if its CEO well-documented distaste for Bitcoin is any indication, unlikeliest United States mega bank to embrace crypto as an asset class. This is just more to the tune that the FUD we've had recently with all the tax crap and all that stuff, that's not going to go through. You need, it's just, if you're a political guy, you know how the voting takes place on Congress, and that's not going to go through. This is much more important and should be much more bullish than all the FUD they try and throw in our way recently, because JP Morgan, who was against crypto and stuff for so long, all these tunes are being changed because these companies see what's happening, the adoption's taking place, and they can't afford to miss out on it. But moving forward, the JP Morgan Bitcoin Fund could roll out as soon as this summer. 2 sources familiar with the matter told CoinDesk institutional Bitcoin shop NYDIG will serve as JP Morgan's custody provider, a third source says. JP Morgan's Bitcoin fund will be actively managed, multiple sources told CoinDesk. That's a notable break from the passive fare offered by crypto industry stalwarts like Pantera Capital and Galaxy Digital, which let well-heeled clients buy and hold Bitcoin through funds without ever touching it themselves. Galaxy and NYDIG are now offering Bitcoin funds to Morgan Stanley clients. So we've got all these investment firms moving into it now full force because it's about to get out of hand and they don't want to be left in the dust. But it says the JP Morgan fund will be for private wealth clients, a source familiar with the situation told CoinDesk. So that's what I was touching on earlier. The move by JP Morgan marks a sharp turn for the $3 trillion bank. JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon called Bitcoin a dangerous fraud in 2017, threatening then to fire in a second any trader who touched the stuff. If you're stupid enough to buy it, you'll pay the price for it one day, he said at the time. And then it says, while he quickly walked back the fraud label and has more recently toned down his rhetoric, Diamond, who repeatedly argued that the government regulation of cryptocurrency is inevitable, maintained late last year that Bitcoin is not my cup of tea. And then it goes on and the story continues. So if you guys want to go get some more, but it's funny how quick these people change their tunes whenever they finally realize that the technology, is leading the way. I don't know if you guys remember, most people might be too young here, but I graduated in 95. So I was right in the middle of the internet boom, and when all that took over and thing. Look, there was the same thing. People that didn't understand it were trashing it, hating on it, this and that. And now basically the internet's like an appliance. Everybody has to have it. You can't operate without it. That's what's happening with the blockchain technology, and it's just a transition period that these so-called experts from the previous generation think they understand, and they don't. But that's just part of the nature, and that's why we have bumps in the road. But let's move on to the big article here, ladies and gentlemen. This is from inverse.com, and it says, will Dogecoin reach $1 in 2021? Here's what you need to know. Now listen, this article is long. I suggest that you go back and check it out for yourselves. I'm just going to touch on some of it because we just don't have that kind of time. But I'm missing some... For some reason, I didn't get this. There it is. Ian Ninja Defender with the $5 super chat. Thank you, my friend. Says, yo, Hoj passed its Certec audit. Let's go. Yep, congratulations to Hoj for passing their Certec audit. But we will touch on that again in a minute. Let's finish up with this inverse.com right here. So this is the title of my live stream today because it's very, very important. A lot of people follow this, and that's probably one of the most popular questions we get on the live stream. As you can see here, it says the cryptocurrency Dogecoin was created in 2013, but it wasn't until early 2021, around the time of now infamous Reddit-fueled GameStop and AMC short squeeze sagas, that the coin started to attract more mainstream attention. And it says, built by software engineers Billy Marcus and Jackson Palmer during the early Bitcoin craze, and featured a mascot of the then popular meme featuring Shiba Inu dog, the coin was originally conceived as a meta joke about monetary value and the internet. The joke didn't last long, for its creators, Marcus and Palmer, both ended their involvement with Dogecoin in 2015. In fact, Marcus recently wrote on Reddit that he sold his coins for only about enough to buy a used Honda Civic. Ouch. And moving down, it says, despite this, enthusiasm is high amongst some in the crypto community who continue to hodl a deliberate misspelling of hold that refers to buy and hold strategies in the context of cryptocurrencies, the joke coin, and perhaps there's good reason. On Monday, April 19th, Dogecoin's market capitalization, equated by multiplying a coin's current price by its circulating supply, hit $50 billion for the first time, with the coin itself hitting an all-time high of 45 cents, made possible by surges of roughly 500% from the previous week and roughly 5,000% since the start of the year. Although it has since decreased in value, as of Thursday, April 22nd, the coin is the 7th largest cryptocurrency by market cap at roughly $36 billion. Now, this article is a few days old, obviously, but a lot has happened over the weekend. For some perspective, the market cap of the second largest cryptocurrency, Ethereum, is currently $280 billion, and the market cap of the leading cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, is hovering around $1 trillion. Okay. And the next part of the article says why Dogecoin's price keeps going up. And it goes into some information on why they think it's doing well, and just the adoption of crypto as a whole. And then further, they touch on Reddit, Doge Day, and Elon Musk, a lot of the social media and popularity of the coin. And then, of course, moving down, they give a Dogecoin versus Bitcoin analysis here. And it's just a lot of information. Like I said, this is a long article. And then, of course, you get down to will Dogecoin reach $1? And it says final answer, probably yes. And then, again, this is a lot of information here. I'll read this part because it's the the gist of the description. It says, while I'm not offering financial advice here, all things considered, the short answer is probably yes. Positive growing sentiment surrounding the cryptocurrency industry as a whole. In just the past few weeks, Doge, Bitcoin, and Ethereum all hit all-time highs. A community of passionate Dogecoin supporters and plugs from taste makers like Elon Musk all could drive the price higher up. Also, considering that the coin has made roughly 5,000% gains in the past year, it's not ridiculous to assume that the coin could triple in value or more in due time. One thing should be said here, that over the past few months, these incredible price increases have indeed provided opportunities to make money in the short term. In early February, enticed by a friend who is an avid Redditor, put $50 into the coin on Robinhood when it was at about 3 cents, and was able to double his money by selling a week later at 7 cents. But that was just an experiment. I would have been okay with losing $50. I have expected to, which meant I was pleasantly surprised when I made a small profit. But remember, the cryptocurrency industry is still young and volatile. And due to Dogecoin having a weak use case and no supply cap, while the numbers may be looking good now, it could easily go the other way. So while the answer is probably yes, the coin will reach $1. Will I be investing again? No, I'll stick to Bitcoin and Ethereum. Thank you very much. So you guys might want to go check out the full article. It's pretty interesting stuff. And like I said, it is pretty well done. It's such a popular question here on the Bradley Assassin YouTube channel. I wanted to make sure we covered it in full. Okay, and oops, wrong button. Okay, so moving on. Before I break the news on the partner I found for VeChain that I think can end up being the diamond in the rough, we are gonna touch on this. This is from my friend Akash Jirmath at fxstreet.com. It says VeChain price prediction. VeChain prepares for 26% advance. It says VeChain price is testing the lower range at 17 cents, and this was like in the last 12 hours, probably, depending on where these guys are regionally. But we're up a little bit since this article debuted this morning. But it says VeChain price is testing the lower range at 17 cents, anticipating a bounce to 25 cents. A supply zone that extends from 19 cents to 19.8 cents could deter this upswing. Therefore, a decisive close above this area will confirm a 25% ascent. And we got something coming in right here, a $20 super chat from Mr. Ian Ninja Defender. He says, let's pump this channel. Bradley's the man. Thank you, sir. That is always incredibly welcome and incredibly generous from you, Mr. Ian Ninja Defender, one of our moderators here at the Bradley Assassin YouTube channel. Thank you, sir. That makes this job number 2 for the old Bradley Assassin a lot more tolerable. Okay, and moving on, it says VeChain price is range bound, eyeing a quick upswing, but could face hindrance near the intermediate resistance area. And they're saying how if things work out well and we close above the 19 or 19.8 cent zone, there's a chance that we can run up back to somewhere around the 25 cent mark. And I don't disagree with him whatsoever. I think VeChain is about to take off, especially with VExchange 2.0 on testnet coming to main, along with Proof of Authority 2.0 on testnet coming to main, along with the potential Coinbase listing, amongst other things, including partnerships such as Digicard Key, ladies and gentlemen. This is one no one's talking about, that I happen to dig it up. And I'm going to explain why I think this is a big deal and what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, Digicard Key is, let's go to, where's the little, oops. Okay, services. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, check this out. This is a blockchain recording with ownership verification and traceability for trading cards and collectibles. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This company is using the VeThor blockchain to record, to verify authenticity of the cards, ownership verification, and traceability for cards. Now, this is huge because I know a lot of people aren't familiar with the memorabilia like sports cards or trading card in general, such as Magic the Gathering, Pokemon sports cards from football, basketball, hockey, NASCAR, golf. I mean, it is a massive industry. And this company is the first to start offering this service. And from my understanding is that they're hoping to get in with pro sports authenticators, Beckett, these companies that grade sports cards. They'll be able to, if they so choose to do so, I think ultimately in time, we'll be able to put a QR code or even some of VeChain's more sophisticated tracing capabilities onto the cases that these cards are sealed in upon verifying authenticity of the card and value of the card. That way they can initially log who the owners are. They can actually trade whenever you trade the card or purchase the card at a later date. That you can switch ownership verification, and not to mention trace where the card has been, along with authenticity of the card. Now, this is huge because counterfeiting runs amok in the collectible card industry, specifically Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, the more recent cards. And this is a big deal, ladies and gentlemen, because in my personal opinion, as I touched on at the beginning of the stream, many times these gigantic industrial corporations don't always translate into a lot of transactions on the blockchain. But in this specific industry, I think this has the potential to be a massive VeThor burning tech aspect, because there. Okay, so let's say right now you want to send the card into PSA to get graded, a sports card or a Pokemon card or a Magic the Gathering card. You're going to wait months for that card to come back because they are so backed up. They have hundreds of thousands of cards that are coming in weekly to get graded, right? And it's a process that humans individually look at the card and grade them, right? So they're backed up. So if there are hundreds of thousands of cards, this is just from one company, PSA. You have Beckett amongst others that do this as well. There's a company called Gem something or other that does it. So every time one of these cards are going to be processed, and if they so choose to use DigiCard key, that's being scanned onto the VeThor blockchain, hence a transaction. So there's a chance that if this becomes something, which I don't see why it wouldn't, because the VeChain supply chain industry along with DigiCard Key are the absolute perfect fit for this industry, could mean hundreds of thousands of transactions per day. Okay, and moving on, it says enterprise partnerships, professional grading companies, which I just touched on, auction houses, consignment services, trading card manufacturers, commercial and industrial manufacturing partnerships. So listen, they have the chance to insert themselves into professional grading companies such as PSA and Beckett, auction houses which buy, sell, and trade cards, consignment services which will hold and sell collectible cards on your behalf, trading card manufacturers. There's also the potential for DigiCard Key to work with the actual manufacturers of all of these card companies, in a sense, to do exactly what needs to be done: authenticate, trace, and verify. And then of course you have commercial and industrial manufacturing partnerships, which is similar to the trading card manufacturers. And it says personal collection documenting, recording with ownership verification services. DigiCard Key offers on-site data collection and tagging services for blockchain record creation, documentation, and ownership verification. I think this is a potential dark horse, a potential diamond in the rough. And then of course, moving on to why the blockchain, it says our vision. It's the vision of DigiCard Key to have its services become a trusted protocol layer of transparency, adding historical tracking and data provided by all parties across the trading card, sports memorabilia, and collectibles marketplace. Blockchain. DigiCard Key utilizes the VeChain Thor blockchain for recording and documenting practices to serve as trusted layer of verification, whereas one sole entity does not become the keeper of all data. Through our mobile application and various services, DigiCard Key aims to create a decentralized network of users that maintain the order of process by recording traceability of cards and sports memorabilia in effort to increase transparency for authentication as well as anti-counterfeiting purposes. The network. DigiCard Key strives to increase visibility into when and where a card was purchased, sold, and its geographic history, with our patent pending technology. Card manufacturers, professional grading companies, auction houses, consignment services, local card stores, hobbyists, investors, and most importantly, the owners all become a part of the DigiCard Key network through their specific checkpoints, which are logged with our patent pending technology. And they have a mobile app on the way, the ownership verification stuff, certified enterprise partners. Look, I can't think of a more perfect partnership between DigiCard Key and VeChain, because that's exactly what VeChain does. That's the services they offer, and this is basically what DigiCard Key is trying to bring to the collectible card market, which absolutely needs it. So the only thing I have left to find out is if they're going to let me invest. I would love to invest in a company such as DigiCard Key. I don't think they're like a public company, and I don't think it's a specific cryptocurrency, but it's good for VeChain, and I am invested in VeChain. So I think it's an amazing thing, and this could bring hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of transactions per day to the VeThor blockchain, ultimately, if everything works out for DigiCard Key. So moving on, a little bit of Cardano news. It says the new boost for Cardano brings crypto asset to Shopify and WooCommerce. This one somehow kind of flew under the radar over the weekend with all the negative news, but this is a big deal. It says a new Cardano integration is bringing the 6th largest crypto asset one step closer to mainstream adoption. In a new Reddit post, crypto payment gateway solution Now Payments unveils a plugin that allows WooCommerce and Shopify merchants to get their hands on Cardano. So that's very positive news, more adoption for Cardano. If you guys would like to read the article in depth, it is available at dailyhodl.com. And then, ladies and gentlemen, those that follow the channel know I'm a big fan of Peerex. I think things are about to really take off for this blockchain project. And today, just recently, they updated their website. I thought everyone would like to take a quick look at it. It says new ideal to be announced soon. And it says the Peerex Launchpad. It gives you an explanation of the Peerex Launchpad that is expected to happen in just 4 days. So you might want to take a look at that, see if it's something that interests you. They moved on to how the allocations are going to be done. You can see here it says seed investors, Peerx holders, and the top 50 holders count top 50 Peerx holders and active members of the community. They're having a private sale if you are one of those members, and then of course they tell you how you will be able to move into it if you are not. A new token distribution chart. This has been changing over the last few weeks and a couple months, but now they officially gave an announcement here on the website. I had reported on this news officially before on the channel last week, as I got the information from a mod on the Telegram, but they put it here on the website for everyone to verify. You can see the total supply has been reduced to 305 million, and I think they messed up their zeros here, but the circulating supply is 257 million. So that's incredibly low supply, and I think they messed up their zeros, huh? Well, I think I need to tell them, but anyway. And then you got roadmap. The updated roadmap for Q2, Q3, and Q4. The new contact addresses for the Ethereum-based token, and now they're officially on PancakeSwap, if I'm not mistaken. So you can actually trade on the Binance Smart Chain with them here with that token address. And then now they got a new list of partners: SatoPay, Ferrum Network, then the exchange partners, as you can see: PancakeSwap, Balaxit, Uniswap, Poloniex, and Probit, and then a little contact and whatnot. So this is the updated website from Peerex. So congratulations to the development team for getting that knocked out. And let's take a quick look at where we are with the voting, ladies and gentlemen. We only have 21 votes in, so don't forget to like and subscribe. And we are voting right now. That timer you see on the screen is the remaining time to get your votes in for what everyone would like me to give away for our next upcoming giveaway. Everyone here at the live stream is invited to vote. It's completely free to vote, obviously, and all you need to do is in the chat type !vote, then space, and then whichever prize you guys would like me to give away, that being Doge, Hoj, Bitcoin, VeChain, or a hoodie for a Bradley Assassin hoodie. So that's all the news I pulled for everyone today. We are kind of low on views right now for some reason. Pretty unusual for a Monday poll day, but I still would like to thank everyone for giving us some time on their busy Mondays for the views, the likes, and the subs. I hope everyone that catches this live stream at a later date, if they so choose to view it on the Barely Assassin YouTube channel, is as excited about the Digicard key partnership with VeChain as I am. Like I said, sometimes these smaller partnerships fly under the radar, but you don't realize the potential they have to the VeThor blockchain as far as transactions are concerned until you really break it down and understand the industry, such as the collectible card industry. Because like I said, I just know for a fact between Pro Sports Authenticators and Beckett alone that they are hundreds of thousands of cards in waiting, and if they start processing these cards onto the blockchain for verifications and tracking, that's just hundreds of thousands of transactions that are going to be moving onto the blockchain. And once again, that's just one of VeChain's partnerships, one that most people don't even know about. I'm very proud to bring that information to everyone, so that's just more positivity for VeChain. Okay. So we do have 25 minutes remaining for the voting. Let me go ahead and switch to live chat so that I don't miss anything. And Mr. Ad Critch with the $10 super chat, thank you, incredibly generous, says, appreciate your time and clarification. Thank you, sir. Means a lot to me. I do everything I can to bring the latest, greatest breaking news and updates to our community when it comes to cryptocurrency, and then of course we monitor coin pricing throughout the streams and throughout the week here at the Barely Assassin channel. When things are down, it's hard to do these things, but I want to give support to people, and when it's up, it's very fun. So really appreciate the incredibly generous $10 super chat. Thank you so much. Okay, let's do some chat now, since I've gone over all the news I have for everyone. Okay. Lenu Christian says, what's a good time to buy our own VeChain? Well, admittedly, over the weekend, I think it was maybe Saturday during the one of the crashes. We've had a couple recently, so I kind of get them mixed up. But whenever we had that flash crash where VeChain went down to like 14 cents or so, I did everything I could to get in at that price, but I had to move some Bitcoin over to KuCoin, and the transaction took a little while and stuff like that. So I was only able to get in. This is the first time I purchased VeChain since it was under 8 cents, and I bought at 16.8 cents. I bought a pretty decent bag at 16.8 cents. So honestly, if the market continues to correct to the positive side, and does approach a $60,000 coin again, at any time into May, you can fully expect VeChain to get back to its all-time highs of around 26 cents. So, honestly, it's really never a bad time to buy VeChain. I mean, if you were trying to get in on those substantial dips where it got down to like 13, 14, or 15 cents, obviously that'd have been better, but you still have a very good chance of basically doubling your money from right now by the time we get into summertime, in my personal opinion. So I don't think it's ever a bad time to buy VeChain. Spooky says, is Kraken a good website to invest in? I don't personally use Kraken. I've never used any of the investment apps. I have heard many people say they used Kraken here in the community, and I really haven't heard anything negative about it. So I personally don't have an opinion on it, except that I know some people have used it in the community, and I haven't heard anything negative. Do I have a referral for KuCoin? Absolutely, my friend. If you scroll down into the description, ladies and gentlemen, you can see I have some links to some equipment I use here on the channel, as well as a cold storage wallet. And I do have the KuCoin referral code right there in the description, along with all the links to our social media, and it's especially Discord. The Discord channel, ladies and gentlemen, is very important, because a lot of times here on the stream, the Barely Assassin channel, I can't get to my studio to give late breaking news or information I have on a coin or anything I think is important. But with the Discord, we can leave links and information and whatnot. So it might be a good idea to hop into the Discord. Again, completely free. I'll never ask anyone for anything here at the Barely Assassin YouTube channel except your likes and subscribe. So please consider doing that for us here, as it'd be really appreciated. And we can see we had a little bit of sell-off just now in the world of Bitcoin since I started the stream. We started the stream, Bitcoin was about at 53.6 or so, and you can see the downturn in Dogecoin shows that the Bitcoin is correcting as well. So a little bit of a downturn since I started the stream, but we've been doing pretty good overall since the big correction over the weekend. So I really can't complain. And Mr. Eric Vigorito says just got approved today. Congratulations. All right. And touching on the whole finance news, ladies and gentlemen, another coin we follow here that I'm invested in at the Braille Assassin YouTube channel, Mr. Ian Ninja Defender brought it to my attention that they have successfully passed their Certec audit. So congratulations to Hoge Finance on that. A very, very, very popular meme coin with some NFT. Upcoming NFT whatnots and so the Hoge development team incredibly active, and the community is very active as well. And the Deadwood says Hoge is pumping today. Let's take a quick look at Hoge Finance, ladies and gentlemen. For some reason my graphic is not working for Hoge, but I can definitely go visit it over here. I like to take a look at its DEX.io, dextools.io for pricing on Hoge Finance as it shows all the pricing, recording, whatnot. So we'll pop into the display capture on Hoge Finance, dextools.io. And as you can see, currently sitting at 0.0002567, up from it had a low of way down here below 2000, below 0.0002000 earlier yesterday. So as you can see, along with the Bitcoin market, is substantially growing, and now we're all the way back to right here. And Hoge was very, very strong, looking very, very strong as well before the Bitcoin crash, over the double crash, I should say, over the last 5 days. So, and another thing, like I said, I like about this site here, if you scroll down, you can see all the transactions that take place by wallet, and you can see the price they paid against the US dollar, how much Ethereum, the amount of Hoge, and the total cost of Ethereum. So if you want to track that and see the activity on Hoge Finance, dextools.io does have that here. Okay, good news for Hoge Finance. Okay, and I'm gonna step away for 1 second so I can turn my fan on, ladies and gentlemen. It's hot in here. There we go, much better. The only Bradley Assassin shirt I could find today was my hoodie, and it's not cold in here at all. I had to represent though, right? Whew. Yeah, it's probably like 80 degrees outside, but like I said, I didn't want to come on stream not kitted up, right? Let's see, it's 73 degrees outside, and in the house it's probably about 73. So yeah, I'm in a hot box right here. Okay, let's just kind of go over everything. So we broke all the news today that I had for everyone. That nice article on will Dogecoin go to $1 in 2021, and we also I brought the VeChain partnership with DigiCard Key. I think has a potential to be an amazing transaction burning facilitator and company that's working with VeThor blockchain and VeChain company as a whole. One of the ones that I don't know anyone speaking of or that have brought to attention yet. So I could be wrong, but I think I'm one of the first to get that out. So if you guys want to go look into that company, and like I said, the collectible card market, while a lot of people just aren't familiar with it because it was never their thing and they weren't a hobbyist, but it is massive. And there's a chance that when it comes to these companies that offer services like this, being first is very, very important. So if the adoption happens with DigiCard Key and they become the ones, that is substantial for VeChain. And like I said, I only wish there was a way to invest in the actual company, but being that we're invested in VeChain, I'll take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. Diamond in the rough. Okay, here we come. We got some buying happening now. So hopefully we can correct from this small correction we had just now. That's just a little someone taking some profits probably a bit, but it's been looking very, very strong the last 24 hours. So I'm happy with the way we're moving right now. Okay, so let's take how about an updated look on voting? Let's go to display capture and move right on here. We have 21 votes in right now, which is very, very small, ladies and gentlemen. We have room for likes, subscribes, and especially votes. Everyone watching the live stream right now is welcome to vote. All you need to do is type !vote space and then Doge, Hoj, Bitcoin, VeChain, or Hoodie. That's the options for the prizes that I will give away in the next upcoming giveaway, which will be Friday. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, after today's stream in the next 24 hours, I will release a prize announcement video where it will announce the prize, how much of the prize we're giving away, the date and the time. And then, of course, in those videos are how you enter the contest. Now, you simply need to comment on that video. And if it's a cryptocurrency, you need to comment on that video with your wallet ID address. It's very important. But keep an eye out for that. After this video and at least by sometime tomorrow. Now, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, for those that follow the channel, know that I do go into surgery tomorrow. So like I said, there's a chance that I might not be able to get to my studio and put out that video as soon as I want to, depending on how things go with the surgery. But ultimately, you guys know I will do everything humanly possible to keep the keep the system rolling and not miss any updates and or live streams, and especially video uploads and giveaways. So everything should be okay. And we officially have about 14 minutes remaining, ladies and gentlemen, for everyone to cast their vote on what the community would like me to give away. As you can see there in the chat, you simply need to type !vote space and then Doge, Hoj, Bitcoin, VeChain, or Hoodie. And the hoodie is a Bradley Assassin hoodie, as you can see here. I'm gonna stand up, kind of. You see, official Bradley Assassin hoodie. Pretty cool stuff. Also in the description, I do have a link to the Bradley Assassin merchandise. We have like phone cases, mouse pads, hoodies, t-shirts, all that kind of stuff. If you guys want to support the Bradley Assassin YouTube channel, we also have the super chats you can send, which we are very appreciative of. Today we had some incredibly generous super chats from Mr. Ian Ninja Defender as well as Mr. Ad Critch. So thanks everyone for taking the time to do that. Incredibly generous. I think Mr. Ian Ninja Defender is due for some more cookies. With the numbers low like this, gotta fill the space. I have a couple of bakeries in South Louisiana, and whenever I feel a community member has gone above and beyond with super chats and that sort of stuff, I'll ask for their address personally and send them some treats and perhaps a Bradley Assassin t-shirt, whatever I can do to show my gratitude for all of their donations and support. In fact, I've been thinking about having like a super bonus thing. Like if someone donates like $50, that like every $50 donation or something, I would send them like some cookies and a t-shirt and stuff like that. Just, because it's stuff like that's really incredibly generous. And I mean, making it like an official thing for the channel. I'm always trying to find a way to show gratitude because everyone's so generous and so much interaction and so much positivity on the channel. Really enjoy doing those sorts of things. Also, one thing I did not touch on yet today is we do have a bonus giveaway running right now. Mr. Silver Wolf with the $10 super chat says, enjoy the channel and the content. Thanks for keeping it real. Thank you, sir. Let me let that music play for you. Thank you, sir. Incredibly generous. Really appreciate it, man. It makes everything so much easier here at the channel. But ladies and gentlemen, Silver Wolf, as you can see at the top, is the new king of the super chat for right now with the $10 super chat. He says, enjoy the channel and content. Thanks for keeping it real. Thank you, sir. Another breadhead here at the Bradley Assassin YouTube channel. But like I was saying, we do have a bonus giveaway running right now that I did not mention today for those that aren't familiar. But in 3, 2, 1. We have, when I hit 10,000 subscribers, I will give away $500 worth of Bitcoin. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. When I hit 10,000 subscribers, I will give away $500 worth of Bitcoin. That video is on the Breadly Assassin YouTube channel for everyone to watch, and will stay up there until we hit 10,000 subscribers. And when we do, I will pick 5 different subscribers from the comments in that video and award $100 worth of Bitcoin to each of the 5 subscribers. And also, the minute I hit 10,000 subscribers, we will start another bonus giveaway for 15,000 subscribers with an even bigger and better prize. So like I said, always doing those kinds of things here at the Breadly Assassin YouTube channel, because everyone in the community is so special to me, and I'm trying to show my gratitude and appreciation for all the views, likes, subscribes, donations, everything everyone does that allows the channel to continue to grow. So we have about 10 minutes left for everyone to vote. Exclamation mark vote, then space, and then Doge, Hoj, Bitcoin, hoodie, or VeChain. And like I said, views are really down today, so I hope everyone can understand. I'm just trying to keep it at least entertaining until the voting runs out. And Brant S asks, will XRP be the new Doge when they win the lawsuit? Well, XRP had long been a much more advanced coin than Doge ever was or ever will be. The fundamentals alone for XRP are amazing. The project is considered the banker's coin. You know, it had huge potential and still does. And like I've said here before on the Breadly Assassin YouTube channel many times, I fully expected XRP to come out victorious from this. It was just, you know, there was just too much positivity for them. And then, of course, the redactions that happened recently just was even more positive news for XRP. And it looks like they'll come out fine, or at worst, a fine, no pun intended. But now, like I said, again, admittedly, with XRP, I thought it would be a bit longer before the price reflected them being successful in their hearings with the SEC, because I thought it'd be a while before those that were in partnership with XRP that are since not, or whatever, would take a while for them to get back into partnerships with them, or for them to develop new partnerships or whatever. I thought it would take a while for the trust to be there again. Now, I think the speculation of them being successful in the hearings really ramped the coin's price upwards of upwards of $2 as recent as a couple weeks ago. And then subsequently, with the Bitcoin market correction, has since crashed. I think it got all the way back down to $1. And you know what, let's just take a look at XRP instead of guessing off the top of my head. So XRP graphic, please. Yeah, so as you can see here, back up to $1.27, which is very good. And you know, the all-time high 392 was back in January of 2018. So that's got a long way to go. But because it did approach $2 again recently, I definitely think it's got a long way to continue to gain throughout the remainder of 2021. So yeah, XRP looking very good again. And let's get back to the mainstream. And Mr. Ian Ninja Defender says, I'm actually at work, working dumb hard. Yeah, I know you, the remediation you involved in, my friend, it's not easy work. So Mr. Ian's got a tough job, but you know what? He sticks it out. He kills it all the time. And he still finds time to help mod with the channel. He's very active in the community and on Discord. One of the longest supporters here at the Breadly Assassin YouTube channel. Even back from when I was streaming on Twitch over the past year with my gaming channel, but very supportive gentleman, and we appreciate everything he does for the channel. Okay, so let's take another official look at the display capture, and we officially on the official clock, about 7 minutes left, so we are very close with the timer on the screen. Still only 21 votes, ladies and gentlemen. Let me refresh it so I'll make certain. Oh no, we got a lot more. It was, I'm sorry, it was just not updated. So again, Streamlabs being weird, but we have 43 votes, a substantial more than what we had showing on the screen. But we have 43 official votes in, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you for the activity. But VeChain again running away with the votes, leading with 26 votes right now. Second place is Dogecoin with only 9. So with 6 minutes left, it's looking like VeChain is going to be the winner again for the prize giveaway for our Bradley Assassin YouTube channel giveaways. Okay. Okay. Very good. Thanks, everybody. Let me also refresh the sub count. Sometimes Streamlabs just doesn't want to cooperate. But yeah, so we got a little ways to go for the 10,000 subs. It was moving pretty good and got kind of stale. You know, whenever Dogecoin is doing really well, the live streams do really well. People like to hop in and find out what's causing it or whatnot. But, you know, we're here all the time, even when things are down, even when there's not news. You know, that's how you get a channel to get respect, so to speak, in the crypto community. You know, you can't always just show up when things are going good. You know, people are smart. People are aware of that kind of stuff. You need to be here and support everyone when things are bad, when things are good, all the time. So that's why we definitely do everything we can. Let's pop on over to VeChain so we can get a closer look at the graphic today, please. And here we are with the close-up VeChain graphic, as you can see, sitting at 18.4 cents with an $11.6 billion market cap. Down on the 7-day, which is reflective of the back-to-back dips we've had from the FUD from the Biden administration, and then the, you know, clearing out all those longs and everything else that had taken place. But in the last 24 hours, looking very, very strong. So very positive news for the cryptocurrency as a whole, and VeChain, you know, on its way back up. And then, ladies and gentlemen, VeChain, we all know that's my favorite long-term investment in all of the crypto space. But you know, they do have a lot of things that are going to happen at once for VeChain, and probably the next week or so, maybe next couple of weeks, you know, VExchange 2.0 coming to mainnet, you know, and then proof of authority 2.0, and then we still feel that Coinbase isn't too far away. So there's a lot going on with VeChain that'll probably help its price movement even away from Bitcoin. So as Bitcoin comes up and then the news from VeChain continues to be positive, I think it's going to be like a double whammy. And the Deadwood says, sounds like the life of mining, thick, thin, and costly electric. Yeah. I am a long time cryptocurrency miner. For those that follow the channel know, and I also have started a little mining video series. I am waiting on a lot of equipment and stuff to come in, just like everyone else is trying to get graphics cards. Of course, the most recent update I have on the 8-card server miner case, all-in-one, that I ordered from China, has reached the United States. It reached the docks in California, and as of the 24th, it was in the hands of UPS. So there's a chance that I get it this week, and of course, the minute I do, I will make a detailed video of that actual piece of equipment, who I got it from and what I got it for, price-wise and all that, and I will pass that on to community. I personally wanted to take the risk from one of those companies before suggesting it, so yeah, that should be happening pretty soon. And a YouTube commenter says, is there a date for VeChain 2.0? There's no official date yet, but I did report Friday that this week on Reddit community cryptocurrency, the gigantic community with over 2 million followers, members, I should say, they are having an AMA with Mr. Sunny Liu and the chief developer this week, I believe. They didn't announce a date when I broke the news because it was so new, but it's probably happening this week. So I fully expect some information to come out of that AMA, which I, of course, will pass on to everyone right away. The expectation was this month, and of course, with only a handful of days left, we'll just have to wait and see. But it's very, very soon. Brant S asking if we're going to use VeChain at the bakery. Well, VeChain really isn't in place to be like a currency, so to speak. I know it's a cryptocurrency, but you know what I mean, like a Bitcoin, or what Doge is trying to become. So maybe not. Like, I'm still waiting on, crypto.com has done worlds and so much positivity to the tune of making it easy for the consumers to to spend their cryptocurrency. But as a business owner and of a brick and mortar store, we're waiting for that day where people can use credit cards or spend their cryptocurrency as easy as they can with credit cards and whatnot, so that the whole process isn't a negative one. So I'm following it like a hawk and waiting for that time so that I can start accepting whatever type of cryptocurrency, the easiest it will be for the consumers to spend. And like I said, the crypto.com has done a lot for that with their partnerships with Visa, so it won't be very long, in my personal opinion, before those things are very normal. Okay, we got, let's see, let me go take a quick look. We got less than a minute left, ladies and gentlemen, for everyone to cast their votes for what everyone would like me to give away at the Bradley Assassin YouTube channel for the next giveaway. Officially 30 seconds on the display. Golly, I have the pressing the wrong buttons here. So really close to that. And the Deadwood says, nice. Are you AMD or NVIDIA? Have you seen the new mining motherboard from Rabtech, all in one unit and four? Yeah, I love those little Rabtech boards. The little 8 slot, if I'm not mistaken, where the USB out is directly on the board, so you don't have to use the PCI risers. I love the Rabtech setup, and I was gonna do a video on that as soon as mine came in. I have some ordered, but yeah, that is a beautiful little board. I love it. But like I said, I should have that 8-card server kit coming in pretty soon, and I'll do a thing on that. And as you can see, Streamlabs says you can no longer vote on this poll. So we are officially done with the voting time. We gave the community an entire hour to vote. So I will let everyone know without further ado exactly where we came in on that. And we had a total of 49 votes. And the chat bot will let everyone know what is going on. And as you can see, it says VeChain, ladies and gentlemen. VeChain was the most voted option of the poll with 57.14% of the votes. So congratulations to everyone that voted for VeChain. And VeChain will be the coin that I will give away for our next giveaway, which will be Friday. And ladies and gentlemen, like I said, keep an eye out in the next 24 hours for the prize announcement video that will give the coin we're giving away, which is obviously VeChain. For those that are here, know how many we will be giving away, the day and the time. All that will be in the prize announcement video. And in the prize announcement video is where you need to comment with your wallet ID address, and that is your official entry for the giveaway that I will of course have on Friday. And I will randomly select the commenter and all that stuff like we always do. But that's that. So another successful poll here at the Bradley Assassin YouTube channel during a Bradley Assassin live stream. So I'd like to thank everyone for being patient today, as the numbers were a little bit down, but we got all the news across that I wanted to convey to the community. I broke the partnership with Digicard Key and VeChain, which I think is an incredible partnership, incredibly overlooked, because in the world of VeChain, when it comes to transaction and burning transaction is incredibly important. And I think they have the potential to be one of these 100,000 plus a day or a week type transaction burners. So you guys might want to give them a shout out and take a look. But that's kind of it for now. Thanks everyone for the views. Thanks everyone for the likes, and especially thank you everyone for the subs. Don't forget to turn notifications on. If you do subscribe, you don't want to miss any of our polls like we had one today. You don't want to miss any of our live streams, any of our uploads, and any of our giveaways. And for those that are curious, you can always hop back on the Bradley Assassin YouTube channel. Don't forget to go enter this bonus giveaway that we have running right now. When I hit 10,000 subscribers, I will give away $500 worth of Bitcoin. Don't forget to go enter that contest. And of course, we have informational videos and price prediction videos on Pop Network, Peerex Network, Chain Games, chain link, all kinds of stuff there in the channel for those of you who would like to check that out at a later date. But again, thanks everybody, appreciate the time, and we will see y'all live Wednesday, but keep an eye out for that prize announcement giveaway tomorrow. Goodbye everybody.